Holy shit, I haven't wrote anything yet. Welcome back to PartyWolf Pep Talk. In the spirit of talking about small wins, one of the things I want to talk about today is what one of my small wins actually is. On a daily basis, I write in my journal. I do it usually at the end of the day, right before I go to bed, right before I set my alarm. I set my alarm on my tablet. Instead of sleeping with my phone in my bedroom, I leave my phone on my desk. And then also in the morning, I wake up, I'm not stressed out or thinking about a million things or looking at emails or text messages. I just wake up, go take a shit and read. To keep it simple, I'm just going to read something I wrote a few days ago. Journaling is a small win because it is a small cog in the machine of time management. In order for me to do things like journal, meditate, cold plunges, etc., it's because I make time for it. I watch less TV, I play less games, I spend less time aimlessly scrolling and watching videos. Time management makes me able to do all these things consistently. As well as true that doing all these things, or rather giving myself the expectation to get them done, forces me to keep good time management throughout the day. One of my biggest flaws, I would say, is procrastination. I am the habitual, I'll do it later. That's later me's problem. And as later me, old me left me with too much shit to do. Current me is trying not to do that to future me in the future. So one of the ways that I fight procrastination is I just give things that I expect myself to do. And if I don't make time for them, then it's almost considered a failure on my part, but I don't beat myself up on it. But I see failures differently now. I don't let them stop me. And I don't let them prevent my progress. For example, I missed a day. And so the next day, this is what I said. April 24th. So I skipped a day. But that's because Sunday, yesterday, I worked open to 11:30. Went in today at 8:30 and left at 8. Had a good chill down when I got home. Made turkey burger, no bun, some curly fries. And then I just go on talking about my day. I spent 2 sentences explaining just to myself, why I skipped a day, what was going on. It was a lot going on. And honestly, the day before I skipped a day, this was the only thing that I wrote. Holy shit, I haven't wrote anything yet. And then I just kind of trail off because I was very tired and I think I fell asleep writing. So I spend 2 sentences going over the failure. And then the rest of it, I just talk about my day. I took a nap in the tub, not sure how long, but I hope long enough to make up for the little less sleep that I'm getting tonight. Sometimes you fall asleep in a warm bath. The fuck you want me to say? Here's another one, April 25th. Didn't have a lot of time. I think I was up editing. I wrote the time down for when I wrote this, for when I was journaling, like when I went to bed. It was 3:40 a.m. 3:40 a.m. And all I said was, oh shit, I have a catering order in the morning. That was my journal entry on April 25th. Again, what's your small win? And what does it mean to you? The important thing is not to don't just pick something to do. If you have no desire to write, if every day, if you want to record some thoughts or paint a picture, if you don't have to write words, if every night you say, every night before I go to bed, I'm going to take 5 minutes and just sketch, just draw something, just paint something, maybe not even color, just fucking black and white, just paint something. If you did that every day, how much better would you feel? And you can do it in the morning. I just like doing it at night. At night for me, it's that last, okay, today is over. Whatever I put down is what I put down. And half the time I don't even remember. I kind of flip through it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm not going back and reading them all the time. Just that last, that last little bit, you never know how it'll make you feel. Let's say you want to write a book, but you've never written anything or you haven't written anything since college or high school. Maybe an occasional work email in a response to a boss you don't even like. If you wrote in a journal every day for a month straight, just say the next 30 days, I'm writing every single day. It doesn't have to be a journal. You don't have to write what you did that day. You can just write a little story. Billy walked to the store to get some milk, but his mom didn't give him enough money. So he had to borrow some from the homeless man on the corner. Now Billy owes the homeless guy 60 cents plus interest. And boom, there you go. There's a chapter. That's just 2 sentences a sentence. When a fighter throws a punch, he's not throwing one punch. He's throwing every little punch that he's thrown in the gym. The best and most confident fighters you see are the ones that come in with a plan, that say that they've been drilling something for months. They've been preparing. This person has a specific strength that they can do. And this person's been preparing for it for months and just saying, okay, I want you to do a single leg takedown from my non-dominant side 20 times every day in the beginning of practice and the end of practice. And then if this fighter you're fighting has a single leg takedown from your non-dominant side, you've drilled it every single day, beginning and at the end. Then when it comes time to perform, when it comes time to tell your story, you've already had the practice. You've already put the reps in, literally. Small victories are just that. They're just reps. They're just reps. If you go to the gym to get big arms, where do you go to get big wins? Thank you guys for listening. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed it. Do us a favor and subscribe. By us, I mean you and me, because you get more videos and I get more people to make videos for. For daily encouragement and random car thoughts, follow me on Snapchat at partywolfpod, as well as Instagram and TikTok at partywolfpodcast. Now that you reached the end of this one, check out a couple more.